Well folks, we're starting to, just doing some road riding together here. Like I say, I'm lucky. I can ride, good timing, can ride out of my house. So, come for a little one today. Today we're just going to talk about people watching so many videos on YouTube, and they just need that bit of mojo, don't they? So my channel hopefully is to show that, you know what I mean, I've had this bike 5 years. I've had that bike. I go out. I actually prefer winter riding, believe it or not. There's less people about. I ride all year, and this is about just mojo, to get you out and what you need. You don't need the big epics, you don't need the fancy bikes, you don't need all the batteries. You know, you think you do, but really you're not going to be riding like that. And I reckon most people that watch the videos probably just ride less. They probably watch more videos than they actually ride. So here we go. We're going to head up today. We're going to head up to Castle Hill today. So let me clip you on. We're going to go for chest mount, I think, to do. I'll just get you connected in, locked on. So guy's just set off up here. He's got a couple of greyhounds and like a dog, so there's two paths. He'll have gone straight up, so I might veer right today. I love single track. I love just weaving through trees. I've done all my fasts years ago. Don't get me wrong. Get me a nice fast single track and I'll have a dabble down it. Right, let's get this backpack back on. Let's get going. See how far he's got up there. He's got a bit of way up, hasn't he? Right, let me get this backpack fastened, and we don't want that going over lens. That's going to hook under there nicely. Nose is bleeding running, typical. I just come down main road, and and it were a lot windier than I thought it was going to be, so it's a bit of fiddling around here. So I might just I might drop the seat down a notch. I might just see if we can get around this corner. We've got a nice path up here, but we've got a tight left-hander up here. Let's have a look. I think we might do it left-handed. Here we go. So when you're going out on your bike, you don't need all the, you know what I mean? It's just you just want to have a bit of a play. Now this is where e-bikes are good. You can't realise how steep that is. We've got ruts at bottom, we've got trees that way, we've got low branches, and we didn't even get a dab. I use EMTB because it uses alt modes. It gives you power when you need power. We've got all these slick routes here, and yet we're getting up and down and fine. In fact, e-bikes are just absolutely made for technical climbs. Absolutely brilliant. So your motivation for me, just enjoying yourself. Look, we've got these slippery little climbs here, look. So you're up here, foot off gas, over that rock, cruise up. Right in fresh air, lovely, absolutely lovely. I'll see where this lad's going, I don't know. I've got another little favourite on here through wood. Thing is, if you want to go do your lakes, get your maps, get your Garmin load, we used to have to go off paper when we used to ride. We couldn't plot a route on a Garmin or your phone. You had to put it on paper. I mean, you had a quick look. We used to recce him quite a bit, to be fair. So, do we think he's come on here? So I'm going to do some little bits of single track this morning, and I'm going to wind my way up to Castle Hill. Hopefully I might see a bit of wildlife when we go around here. Now I'm quite lucky. I've been happy coming out of my house riding this sort of stuff. But I used to ride trials. I used to love trials riding. I had ACL reconstruction on my knee and I sold everything. I couldn't walk the sections, so I sold everything. So look at this we've got a nice little section here. Look, this is what you get when you just come pootling about. We've got some routes here, winter riding, helps with your balance. These are going to be slippy, people have walked on them, rode over them, they'll be muddy, you're going up, all about momentum. I mean, as you can see, I'm a mini MTB, me, that can kick a bit of power in. You've just got to feel it through your feet. Watch your lines. So you're having a look at this line here. So when I'm looking at this line here, I'm thinking, which is the most direct route? So you might think that route looks big there, or this bit here, but to me, you're just going to go straight up here. You've got a little tree further up, but to the right hand side of that tree, as you can see, it's a bit lower. Suddenly looks like, I don't know, they put some kickers in that tree or what, but I've got seat all the way down, so I'm going to hunch it up here. I'm going to slow down while I look in front of me. We're going to ride over there, and then we've got these little ones to get up, so we've got up all that. We've got seat down, I'll admit, seat down, aren't we? Picking your lines. Now, you might look and think, God, that's not best route, he's gone there. Route 1. Make it look easy. All about thinking about these routes. You've got a little tricky bit here, you've got a bit of a drop off to that, got more routes coming up here. That fella with his dog's going to end up path. Don't touch front brake, you can hit back skidding, that's how slippy it is. Then also you're going to take it wide because you've a bit of a sharp. Oh, lovely. That was a lovely little section, that. So I think that we're just coming back up to do a bit of road. We're going to do a bit of road in between. There'll be a few walkers out today, and like you say, I know you can all moan, but we have a lot of paths around here, and they're not waymarked as footpaths. It's just where people have walked. So obviously I'm always courteous to walkers, but before people get up bandwagon saying I shouldn't be riding footpaths, they're not all footpaths. They're up the quarry up here. Quarries put some paths in for people. The quarries put paths in so people can see workings, so they don't break in, which they did that years ago, and I thought what a good idea actually. A little drink. Another little thing to make life easier, look, magnetic water bottle. Now, another little tip, and I think I'm in a position to do tips because I'm old. I'm nearly 63. I'm hardly ever ill. No medication, still riding, still loving riding, love it. I've had this bike nearly 5 years. I've done Pennine, Yorkshire moors, winters, because I love riding it winter. I've rode it winter. So my bottles and my camelback bladders, obviously I have them, I rinse them, and when I come back home I rinse them out and I put them in freezer. Freezer will kill any germs, and it's done me alright. So because I'm tight, because I'm from Yorkshire, why am I going to buy something that's going to kill germs when I can kill them myself? So I was in the EMTB. I don't really get battery anxiety because I don't go that far. I've always kept my battery in house. I've kept it warm. It's always been out at bike. It's never been in bike. I charge it out at bike. I've kept it warm. I have no doubt that when I first got it, it could probably do 35 miles. I know a couple of months ago, in dark, it were muddy. Muddy obviously takes its toll. And I think we did 26 miles. And my lights connected. And I had 1 bar left. So, I think you can see that I don't know how many times that battery would have been charged, but look at that rubbish over there. Jesus. Yeah, my battery. I always charge it as well. So I think they said you shouldn't charge it if it, whatever, you should charge it when it's flat and blah blah blah. Well, I've never done that. And I'm on the same battery. Does it lose any power? Well, I don't go fast enough to find out, do I? But what you got to remember is, it might have an e-bike, but I think I'm going to go up here. Hi, all right. See if I can get my legs scratched up here, eh? Oh, bloody heck. All right, but it grips out brakes. It's dying off now. Not too bad, but the rest of it's right. Bit wet under it rubber, but it's lovely. Hey. Just going to nip up to the golf course here. It's a lovely day, so there's no wind, so I can expect golfers. Look at this, out of my door. Yeah, you could say it's boring, but I'm out with some fresh air. This is what I mean about the e-bike. Once you start looking at videos and where people go, you start thinking, well, God, that looks really nice. Where I go, it looks boring. I've rode it 10 years. Well, you have, but why do you think they go right over there? They haven't got out outside doorstep, have they? There'll be a few golfers. What we'll do is let's just sneak up this slippy bank in here. See what I mean? E-bike. Go anywhere. I mean, I think I've only got a bonnet on back. No, I've got on front actually. I even thought about putting my oh, you get off. I even thought about putting my forecasters on. Yeah. But what you got to do, it's all about just messing about. Enjoy yourself. I mean, look at that, it's pretty muddy, is that? You know what I mean? Pretty muddy, pretty garbage. But it's not mud all the way, is it? It comes off. So I just play about me. What I do is, what I've done over all years is I've always, my balance is pretty decent still, to be honest, but I've always just played, and sometimes I've come up to this quarry, I've rode up here and I've just got myself little trial sections and just I've been happy just to do that, not really. And then your friends that say, oh my God, he's only done like 6 miles. So I say like this here, look, this is a typical, this is an old Pedro, this is an old waffler little thing, this rock. So what I'd have done on my ride, when I used to do my rides, is build people's confidence up. I'll tell you what, I've only got shorts on today. To build people's confidence up, what I do is you just add this in. It's something, no, it's nothing. It's all about confidence. Just give people confidence. So you'd be riding on here, There's not one track. There's not one bike track on that, because people now, some lads the other week were telling me, are you doing your night rides? Got a new bike, have you? Yeah. It's got 85 Newton meters of torque. What's that mean to me then? What's it mean? What does it mean that? It means what? That you can accelerate fast? Well, you don't do any rides, you're always behind me. So what's it mean that you're gonna what? How does it help? Torque, I have no doubt that it probably does help in some way, but I don't even know what. What is this? A game 8. I wonder what my torque is. I might have a look at that. So what we're going to do is, I used to sometimes come this way and they'd be like, where's he going now? And I said, listen, a little bit of an up over this, come on, let's have it. You know what I mean? Just, it's all about messing about in it. Come on. Your motor's fine. Whoa, your motor's fine. Your suspension, you've got such good suspension. Look, I mean, I'm going to leave my bike up to that. Now you could say, well, that were rubbish. But you see how we've just hopped over that, it's just add a little dimension to your ride. So this is why, me personally probably, I didn't need a 25 mile, 5,000 foot of climbing ride. Little trails all over. Just be careful, I'll be a bit quiet at this golfers here. But you can have some proper good fun on these if you want to. So it skirts down outside at golf club actually, so and it's quite muddy, so what you got is you got your little weaving, so it's all good practice. I've still got seat down, I'm weaving through roots. And you've got yourself an e-bike, and the trouble is, you've got yourself an e-bike, you've got 170mm of travel, you've got your torque of a tractor. In fact, while he's playing golf, we'll cut down here, we'll cut into another path. Torque of a tractor. Do a bit, what about a bit of track standing, a bit of slippery. Come on, let's have it. Yeah, you got your torque of a tractor, haven't you? We're going to bring you down to other path here. But the things with an e-bike, you can do alt, you can go anywhere, can't you? We've got past here, we've got past there. I'll tell you what's happened with this bleeding GoPro. I'm that busy waffling out, actually. I'm that busy thinking what I'm waffling on about. I wasn't going straight down there, I'm going up here. Oh, I thought I'd just get a GoPro here. I thought I'd log it on. And I thought we'd be off with the video. I'd get home, I'd plug it in, I'd upload it, everybody would view it. But it looks different, doesn't it? I don't know if I'm ever keen on 360. I'm going to wait till this fella takes his shot here. Yeah, the 360, it's the 360 is pretty funny. It's picked up a bit as wind. It's knocked off. Yeah. Across the Heath Golf Club now. I'm not going to talk now because it's windy here. Hey, alright. Well, it's a bit windy up here, isn't it? What's happened to all the trees? What happened to all the trees? How come? Oh, is that what it's for? Hey? Looks funny, doesn't it? Yeah, well, it's for you lads going up there, yeah? Put it this way, if it's not windy enough up here, it'll never be windy, will it? I don't think them trees will make much difference. Ah, there you might see, if you don't ask, you don't find out, do you? So when we get up on the tops here, there's a lot of trees going all the way around this green. And I wondered why they all being knocked down. And now I know. Because we've had so much rain and we're not getting dried out, we're doing it for airflow. So I think I might stop this. I think that could be one video now.